hippie hut down a country road. There's a girl named Jonesy with a carefree soul. She's got chickens in the yard, running wild and free, and she's rolling up her life in a sweet green dream. Jonesing in her hippie hut, life's a breeze, smoking that good stuff, feeling so at ease, with the chickens clucking and the sun so bright. Jonesing's living in her own kind of life. She wakes up with the sunrise, no shoes on her feet, dancing in the garden to a reggae beat. She's got a peace sign hanging on her front porch swing, and a big old smile for everything. Jonesing in her hippie hut, life's a breeze, smoking that good stuff, feeling so at ease, with the chickens clucking and the sun so bright. Jones's living in her own kind of life. She's got no worries, just the earth and sky, living her life, no need to try, with a heart full of love and a head full of dreams. Jones's riding on life's sweet stream. Jonesing in her hippie hut, life's a breeze, smoking that good stuff, feeling so at ease, with the chickens clucking and the sun so bright. Jones's living in her own kind of life. So if you ever feel lost or caught in a bind, just think of Jones and you'll surely find that the simple life's the one that's truly free, in a hippie hut just like Jones and you see. So if you ever feel lost or caught in a bind, just think of Jones and you'll surely find that the simple life's the one that's truly free, in a hippie hut just like Jones and you see.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hippies. Hello. Mela, I meant to ask you, is it Mela or Mila? Mela or Mila? Let me know. Put it with an I if it's Mila. That way I can know to pronounce it right from now on. Hello. Happy Monday. Listen, Chris was in here earlier. She said, damn, I got excited. I thought it was now. Guess what? It is now. I had to change it earlier because one of my kids wrote on my bus window with a red permanent marker talking about unaliving another kid. And so we needed to take care of business. First off, I kind of know who it probably is. We're going to handle that tomorrow. Secondly, I thought I was going to have to do a seating chart, but because I thought it was for my middle school kids, but it actually turns out it's my elementary kids. Can y'all believe that? Now, do I think they're being hateful when they talking about unaliving one of their schoolmates? No, I think they're just talking shit, but you can never be too careful. So we got to handle that. But I have a small elementary route and a bigger middle school route. So I thought I was going to have to tape tonight. I had a live stream set. I changed it because I thought I was going to have to tape tonight and get my seating chart down. Seating charts take hours. No lie. No lie. Because you got to discern who fits with who and who goes where, right? Well, turns out it was my elementary and I already know how I want to seat them. So I cut the stream back on for tonight. Yay! Hey, yep. Hey, Georgia Peach, Steph B. Hello. Hey, Granny, Captain Harvey, Dog Mom. Kate the Magnificent. Hello. Hey, Okie. Hey, 3 Dot Dave. Yes, please make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way in tonight. I know. It's Mayla. Okay, I was just making sure. No, I don't fuck around. And I'm gonna take me. I don't know what's gonna get permanent marker off glass. Do y'all know what gets permanent marker off glass? Because I'm gonna make that child clean my bus window. Like, I don't go in y'all's bedroom drawing on y'all's walls and shit. You ain't finna do it in mine. We ain't doing that. Hey, Lula. Rubbing alcohol. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go get me some rubbing alcohol tomorrow on the way. Actually, I think I've got some rubbing alcohol. If I've got some, I'm gonna make them clean it up in the morning because I know which too. Like, I have such a small elementary crew that it's like you kind of know where everybody's already seated, right? So I know what two kids sit in that area. So it's one of the two. I ain't gonna make them tell me who exactly did it, but they gonna work together and get that off my window. Lord, I am. Don't play with me. Oh, Mad Dog 2020. Hey, Ham Biscuit. They just be trying me sometimes, you know? They just try me. But three of my no, I've got four middle school kids that are off the chain. And they was off the chain like crazy Friday. So I brought my folder home because I was gonna wait until Sunday night and message their parents and let them know you need to get them in order. Well, lucky for them, my folder didn't come with their names in it because they are newly added students. So I need to get an updated folder. Anyways, they got off lucky. Well, they got on the bus today and I pointed to each and every one of those four and I said, test the gangster today. Test the gangster, show your butt, and I'm going to turn this bus around and bring you back to the school. And they know I will. I'll whip it. Whipping it. I do not play with these youngins because I can be the coolest bus driver you've ever had, or I can be your worst nightmare, baby. Like, it is a privilege to ride this bus. Spirit of George. It is a privilege. I don't have to haul your ass anywhere. I can decline whatever student I want to. Period. It's a privilege, not a right. I told them, yeah, show your butts. Show your butts. And they was like, who, me? And so that's when I started pointing in my rearview mirror. And because two of them, I'm still learning their names. I started pointing in my rearview mirror. I said, you. They was like, me? I was like, yep. You, me, yep. You and you. Try it. Try it today. I'll bring you back to this school. Then you're going to have to call your mama, daddy, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, somebody, cousin, somebody to come get you because I ain't going to do it. Hey, Lindsay Lee. I do be whipping that bus. My kids love it, though. I get us where we're going. My high schoolers, one of my high schoolers was the one that snitched it out to me. This kid don't ever speak. He was going to get off the bus. He said, Miss Jess. I said, what's up, babe? He said, so you got a threat wrote in permanent red marker back there on the window at my seat. I said, a threat? He said, yeah. I said, go back, because I was at a stop. I said, go back there real quick and take a picture of it. Gave him my number. He sent it to me. So I'm going to handle that. Oh, anyways, how y'all doing? I hope y'all have had a great Monday. I know there's a lot of Sebastian drama content going on, so I know that we'll probably have a small gathering in here tonight. But I still love just going over this with y'all. And this is the one you remember I've told y'all. Wade Wilson confessed to his girlfriend, his dad, his friend, and the police, right? We've heard all of the confessions to everybody except the police. And the police one is what we're about to listen to tonight. Oh, you'd love it. And they know my kids that I got on my middle school bus this year, I had them all through elementary from pre-K up, and uh they were really excited. You know what I'm saying, to have me back, and I was really excited to have them back. Um but they know, like, listen, I'm gonna treat you with respect as long as you treat me with respect. We cool. We cool. We gonna be cool. Y'all just gotta be cool for that to happen. The Titan sub trial. I didn't even know the Titan sub trial was going on. I know. Look at that kiosk. Ain't she pretty sitting there? Oh, nice. I do know a lot of their mamas and daddies. I went to school with a lot of their mamas and daddies. Hello. Hey, Zero Jules. Glad to see you. Thank you, 3 Dot Dave. You ain't got to do that, baby, but thank you. Oh, I didn't even know Titan sub hearings was going on. Sheesh. What did I listen to today? Thanks, Lurking. What did I listen to today? Oh, Granny and Jay and Clue and Truth and that momming it up and all that fiasco, and then they shut down. And I think Grizzly put out another video, so I went and listened to hers. And then outside of that, I've been listening to Wade calls, trying to catch up. Hey, Kathy P, glad to see you, love. Did y'all see that Georgia Pewer's mom was arrested for taping her mother to a chair? No. What the hell are y'all watching? Lindsay Lee, ain't you in the Discord? You're going to have to tag somebody. Momming it up, isn't that her name? I liked Momming it up. I still like Momming it up. I don't know what's going on, though. I'm legit 100% confused, and I don't care. I'll take it. I'd rather be confused. Oh, something happened to your son's headstone, Kathy P? I'm so sorry. Oh. Have y'all heard about that judge being shot by the sheriff? They said that judge might have been diddling some kids. If that's the case, then so be it. So be it. You got what you deserve. Okay, Lindsay. Yeah, send it in Discord. All right, let's get it bumping. Y'all ready? Here we go. Listen, just so y'all know, we are in a 2024 Sunbird because as you can see, none of the windows are down. That means we got AC. I think the 23s and 24s have AC. I drive a 17, so I've got a while to go before I can get me a new one. Oh my God. You stop it. Where's my Sharpie? Hey, Forgotten Whispers. Hey, hon. Oh, that's so funny. Y'all are so we ride in class, yeah. I can't wait to get me an air conditioned bus. Oh Lord. You better stop, Peach. Okay. So y'all know the last phone call we listened to Wade and Kristen. That was the last one so far with Kristen that I've seen. Now the next few, I think there's one or two that's a girl named Andrea, and then there's two with Jesse. Jesse is trying to sue Lee County for releasing those calls. What you trying to hide, boo-boo kitty? What you trying to hide? She says she been getting threatened and doxxed all over the place because of these calls being released. Hey, boo boo kitty, what you trying to hide? You've been caught up in some lies and scams so far. I think she don't want the other lies and scams to come out, is what I think. So we may not be getting these calls for much longer. It depends on what they rule with it. Yeah, she's suing them. Show is. Her and Wade Wilson are suing them. Okay. So this is the yes, trigger warning. Let me put that up. This is where he confessed to the police. Y'all remember when he was talking to his daddy? His daddy said, well, what'd you do when you got done talking to me? He said, I went in there and told him everything. I did the right thing. I told him everything. This is that confession. So we're going thank you so much. Yep. Oh, yep. I pinned it to the top so you don't have to drop it as much. Phone calls from prison is pinned at the top. They were also mentioned in Jesse and Wade's lawsuit. They were also mentioned. If y'all ain't seen it, go over and check out Zav Girl's last live. It was today. She goes over all of the paperwork for the lawsuit, but Zav is mentioned in it. YouTube Streets is mentioned in it. Pablo and Phone Calls from Prison. Phone Calls from Prison is the OG, triple OG, the ones getting the dough and spreading it to the rest of us. They're the mob boss. So I thought that was I thought that was interesting. Like, I bet you don't want them calls to come out, do you, girl? All right. So I cut the subtitles on. Hopefully it will help. It is hard to hear. If you have a hard time hearing something, let me know. I'll rewind it and we'll dissect it. Let me cut the volume up just a smidge.
From one of
the I don't have to have subtitles on. They've already got subtitles. Let's go.
Officers. Ready to take a ride? Let's take a ride. You want to take a ride? Take a ride. So before we take a ride, there's only one thing I want. I just ask one thing. Okay. I see.
There's only one thing I want. I just ask one thing.
Give me some French fries and a burger.
Give me some French fries and a burger, and I'll take you right to her.
Right where you want to go. French fries.
He's referring to Diane Ruiz. He's referring to helping them find Diane. Let me put their pictures up here because that's what they deserve. Diane is on the right. She was the second one he killed. He goes into great detail on this. So trigger warning.
I'm not going to have one. I'll do the right thing. I'll show you right where it's at.
I'll do the right thing for a burger and some French fries. Get the fuck out of here.
Fair enough. Right now. Is that fair? Okay. That's fair. Before we take a ride, because it's just to let you know, it's not that simple. Okay. I'm going to have to get authorization from somebody here. Okay. To make that happen. So in the meantime, all right, before we do anything, I got to put it out there that the last time we were.
I didn't realize their picture was covering up the subtitles. I'm sorry. It's really the only way you can watch this is with the subtitles because it's so hard to hear with the echo in the room.
Here, you have to talk with a lawyer first. Yeah. All right. So we didn't now pass it. That's what the great thing. Well,
hey, be real.
That, all right. I got to read you again. Okay. And we're gonna go from there. All right. Yeah. So
Yep. I hope your surgery went good today. I hope they was able to put the clip back where the clip goes, girl. And I hope you're feeling all right. I totally forgot. I'm sorry. I'm a bad friend.
The right to remain silent. And you say things against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you ask any questions and have him or her with you during the question. If you cannot afford a lawyer, want to be appointed.
Does he never get them? See, I only watched to about, there was like, let's see, probably 5 minutes left, 4 or 5 minutes left when I stopped. So he never got the burger and fries?
for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer any questions without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering anytime to talk to a lawyer. Do you understand each of the rights I've explained to you?
Yes, Dave. I'm sure Be Real is. We have a few bumbles that still come over here and hang out with us. And that's all right. They're more than welcome. They are more than welcome.
Yes. All right. And is there any possible way after I do this? I don't want the jail to like segregate me or anything. Is that like you can't stop that kid? Like I don't want them to put me, you know what I mean? Like me high girl, put me in segregation, confinement. I just want to go to general population people.
I will ask. I don't get to make the rules here, but
Well, that's not going to happen, Wade. What is it Pablo calls him? Wadericus? That's not going to happen, Wadericus. You're not going to go into Gen Pop. You just murdered 2 people. And you've got swastikas all over you. Are you kidding me?
You can just ask and say, hey, you know, that's cool.
with these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us now?
Oh, I didn't think about that. But then again, you know what, though? Wispy, sometimes the closed captioning to the video doesn't come across as correctly. Does that make sense? Phone calls from prison went through and did it on her own. So, I don't know. I'll just flash them up every now and then.
Do me a favor. Put your initials, and then sign the name.
Oh, I know. I know you wasn't meaning nothing bad by it, Dave. I know you were just curious. Some of the bees still come over here. Every now and then they'll drop in, but they won't like hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's too risky. Hey, Mama.
Yes. So do you want me to tell you what happened? You want to hear about it, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Truth is, I picked the girl up. And killed her. Yeah, obviously, you'll figure, right? You know, I picked her up somewhere by the school, you know, not far from the school. The streets down, she brought me to school. And I choked her out, so she couldn't breathe anymore. And she fell asleep, you know, she wasn't fully dead yet. Then I brought her to her, I'm going to show you guys where she's at. And she was still alive and pushed her out of the car. And she tried to get up, I ran her over with the car. And I ran her over like 10 times, 10, 20 times, her head, her body, I ran it over.
And he's not lying when he says he ran over about 10 to 20 times because there was an eyewitness that was like making his coffee or something at the window of his own house. And he did see Wade's car going back and forth because it was an empty lot across the street from him. They were working on, you know, getting new houses up, and it was like a construction area to the right of it. So it was just like a little, I'll see if I can pull it up, but somebody did see him going back and forth, and they just didn't, you know, they were gonna check into it, but they just never did.
Vehicle, so she was not moving anymore. Everything was just disfigured, her whole body. She couldn't get up. She was dead for sure.
I know, Be Real. I know. That's what's up.
Can I back you up and ask a couple of questions? All right. So, when you were driving, and you were driving in front of the school, how did you know, or when did you decide? When did you see her? When did you decide that you were?
I was on a rampage at this point, I guess you could say. I was on drugs.
Okay.
I was when I get on drugs, I do the wrong things out of my mind. I was out of my mind, and I was just randomly driving. You know, I was just honestly having a random drive. I saw her walking on the road. Like the school's right here. She was like a couple streets over, not far. And I picked her up first. And I just remember passing school, the way to get her in my car. I put the window down and I said, hey, do you know where the high school is? Where the school's at? Can you show me? She said, it's right down there. And I said, I drove by there and I didn't see it. Can you please show me? She got in my car. That's all it took. Yeah, that's all it took. Okay. Got her in my car.
That's all it took. That's all it took.
And then from there, we drove to the school and I was going to drop her off. But I knew in my mind I was going to drop her off. But she wanted to get dropped off there. I said, okay, you can go. As soon as she wanted to get out, whatever. grabbed by the neck and choked her until she was tired.
I bet he what's that called? Where you use your whole arm, like you use your whole forearm, you put a chokehold. I bet he put her in a chokehold. I bet he didn't do it with just one hand, because you remember he said he was driving while he was choking her. I bet she went to get out and he reached around in front of her and yoked her back and kept driving. So sad.
Is that the point where you took her purse and took it out of the car?
I don't remember the first thing. I really don't remember if it fell out of the car. She dropped it. I think maybe she dropped it. But here's the thing: when we were at the school, remember you said I got out of the car. I don't remember getting out of the car at the school. But if you really saw me in the kid get out of the car, I did get it.
At that.
So he's saying the cops seen him get out of the car at the school, and he's saying he doesn't even remember getting out of the car.
I'm gonna be honest with you, okay?
Yeah.
At that point during our conversation yesterday, I could sense that you were kind of getting frustrated and you weren't really sure if you wanted to talk or not. So I was just calling you bluff to see if you were full of shit.
Oh hell. Oh hell. Okay, so they didn't see him get out of the car on the school camera. Okay. They was calling bluff. They was talking shit. They was trying to get him to spill the beans.
I could tell by your face that you were, but I just wanted to see. I want to see what you were saying.
So I didn't get out of the car.
I think so too.
First at the school, or they find me a couple roads over.
What is the E family? What is the E family, Georgia?
They find me the first.
The purse was right in front of the school. You had pulled up and you stopped in front of the school.
That's when I was choking her right there. Right there. That's 2 or 3 minutes or hour long. Sure, choking her out right there.
And yeah, so we never saw you get out of the car at all.
So maybe the person fell out, maybe I threw it out. I don't remember.
So just thinking he did this on a weekday, a Monday morning, in front of a school.
You picked her up. Was she on the main road already?
The main road was here. She was on the side of the road.
How did you know how to get back into that? It's not an easy neighborhood. You just guess.
Just went, drove through it.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't even know the area at all. And I was lucky I even found my way from back from Cape Coral back to Fort Myers. It took me 2 hours. That's when I finally got that. I was lucky I even found my way back. But eventually I did.
When you, after you were done choking her out, okay, and you turned around and you went back north, okay, up the main road, and then you went back into the same neighborhood?
Not the same neighborhood, no.
A different neighborhood. Okay.
Which is where I'm going to show you guys where she's at.
Okay. How'd you know where to stop? You just picked a random spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good at like internalizing things and just seeing where I can. So you just ride around like that. It's like a good spot. Yeah. I don't know the area. Not familiar with it, but and see when you guys, I'm gonna have you guys bring you to the school, and then I'll be able to show you where she is for that.
Okay.
I'll be able to show you for sure. 100%.
After when you drove her to where you drove her, you said that she wasn't. You took her out of the car. Did you have to like drag her out of the car?
She's still alive.
Okay.
She came back and left like 3 or 4 times. I mean, she was a fighter, that's for sure. I'll give her that. And and I was in the driver's seat. She's in the passenger seat, and I just opened the passenger seat door, and just pushed her out. And when I pushed her out, she fell out, still alive. Trying to get up, I backed up, I just ran and hit her.
Hey, period, point blank. How you doing, babe?
She's just not moving anymore.
When you did that, did you check to make sure?
Yep, Georgia, we talked about that just before you came in. I was telling them that Zav Girl did a live on it today. They should go check it out.
She was dead at that point? Her arms and everything are so dismantled and so disfigured. I know she was dead. There's no comfort that you can't live from that. I didn't even have to get. I didn't get out of the car. Didn't check. I didn't have to. She was done. I know. I mean, bro, her arms look like a piece of. You don't want to know. It's disgusting. I mean, I can tell. I didn't have to check. I did not check.
Did you see anybody else out there walking?
Yeah.
How disgusting is that? Her arm looked like a piece of you don't even want to know. It was disgusting. Well, you did it. You did it.
Around at the time? Or you did?
As soon as I backed out from where she's at, there was a lady in her backyard inside the pool. Like,
Hey, Laundry.
She saw me in the backyard.
Hey, Laundry. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy your dinner. By the way, y'all make sure you hit the thumbs up for me.
Part of this thing, because she never went back there and checked.
Okay.
Because she saw me on his way down there and strode on.
When you ended up leaving, you said you didn't know how to get back to Fort Myers.
Right. It took a while.
So eventually you found your way back to Fort Myers. Is that when you ended up going back to like Joe's crap shack and the officer came out?
Yes, correct.
Did you think that he was coming to talk to you because of what just happened?
No, I thought it was from you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still going to Joel because now I know what I've done. You know, now I know that.
Hey, Nicole B. I love when y'all drop in and let me know, hey, I'm here, I'm supporting, but I'm going and doing this other shit because I do that too. I drop in and be like, hey, I'm driving. I'll be listening. Or, hey, I'm eating. I'm listening. I just love that. I love y'all do that.
On a whole other level, it's more than better. So,
And where did you go after
Joe's car shack?
After you left Joe's car, then where'd you go? When you took off?
Drove around Fort Myers. I found this lady's house, pulled in behind her fence. She might have ordered something. She took a picture of the license plate. She wasn't home. And I pulled into her backyard, parked the fence, parked the gate, and knew the cops were driving around. And then I went to her shed, and she came home, and I popped out of her shed. She was like, oh shit. And I was like, sorry, wrong house. Got in the car, she opened the gate, she took a picture of my license plate. I backed out and drove away.
This is in Fort Myers?
Shit. Yeah.
I can tell you this, man. Nobody ever called
She didn't call the cops. I figured she wouldn't have because I look crazy. I got my pants on, no shirt. You know, I probably look a little scary and intimidated, I'm sure. So,
no shoes, no nothing?
No nothing, you know. And I didn't do anything to her. You know, I just got in the car and drove away. And then from there, I went to my buddy's place in Sale Graphics. Okay. Parked the car, went inside, waited for him. He came there. I think he called the cops, including us or whatever. And I saw a cop pull in, so I ran out the back. And I sat across the street when there's some palm fronds by this like gated area. I sat right there and I sat there for about 8 hours and I just watched you guys drive back and forth, back and forth. And then I took a nap right there, went to sleep, and then woke up. And then from there, I went and navigated around, went to the house where the marshals got me at. And that's where it was a done deal at that point.
That guy Josh in Mateo, how do you know him?
I work with a guy off the Deadliest Catch TV show down in Florida Keys. They're friends, and I'm just business associates, business partners. We all work together. Yeah.
Anything else?
So since we were hiding out, were they over like crossing by the skin? Like I don't want her. Okay, gotcha.
That's exactly what it is.
Because I know, I think they told the officer that I knew the marshals got you or something like that, and they were just curious if it was like going by that or. Okay.
You're right, absolutely.
So once you left, after you left Florida, once you left, did you ever go back to that same spot? Yeah. Did you ever go back at all? Okay.
I had no reason to. But yeah, no, I didn't. I knew she was so.
Oh, we had the phone. Her phone, yeah. You find that? Yeah, I was just find it. Yeah.
Well, it was left in the car. It was in the glove box.
Right. I was saying, or did she give you the phone once she got in the car or that?
No, I just after the whole, she didn't give me the phone, so I dropped it while I was.
Right.
Choking or whatever.
Okay.
And so she didn't give it to me.
You're just like, oh,
Yeah, since you
a little bit or something like that.
Okay. So,
did you rape her?
did I rape her? No. No, but we had sex, but I didn't rape her. I know you're curious about that. I used my charm to get her in the car, and then we had sex, consensual. And this is what I do with women, you know. I use my charm, I use my good looks. That's what I did with the first girl. And that's how I got her in her bed. And look what happened to her. Same story with this. I just used my looks, and I'm wrong for that.
Well, since you brought it up, let me ask you about that then. First girl, how'd that all happen?
I met her at the bar.
Okay.
Went up to her, bagged her, got
Just like that.
some boys. Yeah.
Do you remember where you went after that? After the bar, do you remember where you went?
Yeah.
What happened?
The dude's house. We went to, there's a guy I met at the bar too.
Okay.
And he drove my Hellcat because it's my girls in the stick shift. And he drove, it was me, him, the girl, and her friend. And we went to the dude's house first, party or whatever, me and her had sex there, party. And then we all.
Consensual?
Yeah, yeah. And then from there we left and went to, we left his house, he stayed there. And me, the girl, her friend, went back to her house where she was found out.
Okay. So you, the girl, and her friend, the three of you, went back to her house? Yes. You guys go back to her house and all have sex with each other?
No, just me and her.
Just you and her.
And after like, lunch, and after like 20 minutes being at the house, her friend left.
Okay.
Yeah, her friend left and went home, I guess, and me and her continued to like have sex and just do stuff. And then I killed her.
How'd you kill her?
Strangulation.
Same.
Yeah, same way.
At that point, was she already passed out, or was she awake? And
Are we gonna go? You're gonna take me to eat these, show you the body, right?
Okay.
You're gonna give me some French fries. That's all I want.
We haven't eaten all day, so
I haven't eaten all goddamn day.
I'm doing this for you.
Again, I have to get authorization from them to take you out of here. You haven't made it easy having to wear all this shit.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's true.
it's been, I've done it before. Okay, I'm just saying.
It happened.
So that first girl, you choked her out.
Yeah.
And then what'd you do?
so leave her in the bed.
No, I wrapped her bed up. All the sheets and stuff, wrapped her up, tied her up, where you guys found her. So I did that.
And then where'd you go?
Then I got in the car, and then I went to my girls, I think, first. No, I can't remember. I think I killed the other girl first, and then went to see my girl. Yeah, I did. So I got the other girl.
No, you went to your girlfriend.
Girls first. Okay, I went to my girls first. That didn't work out right.
Right.
And then I went back to the game. I guess somehow I found my way back to the game. Didn't even need to go there. And I was like, you know what? I've already done it once. I'm gonna do it again. And I was on a lot of drugs. Whatever dude's house we went to the night before, he kept giving me so many drugs. I thought I was doing cocaine. It wasn't cocaine. It must have been like bath salts or Flacco because it just made me lose my fucking mind. I do cocaine. You know what cocaine is. Nowadays people are doing fentanyl and all this other bullshit. You never know if you're doing cocaine or not. Whatever cocaine he kept giving me a lot of, it just made me fucking get crazy. It made me get real crazy. I'm not like that. I'm not that type of guy. I'm normal. I'm sober. I'm actually like a decent guy. When I get that way, I become the devil. Become somebody completely different. Yeah, and I was just randomly driving around, randomly saw that girl walking. That's the one.
How come you didn't kill your girlfriend?
Sweet people around me. And plus, I actually
You got feelings for her?
yeah, love her. There you go. So I was just saying, I wouldn't kill her. I would never kill her. I might hurt her a little, whatever, because she does stupid shit to me and get me in trouble, but I would never kill her. I would never, even if I was probably so out of my mind. But I don't know. I can never say if I would or not, right? I'm just out of my mind, so who knows, yeah. So, but I probably wouldn't kill her, even given the chance.
Did either of these women say anything while you're choking them out? Are they screaming?
They're not screaming, real quiet, real discreet, real quick. Just a lot of red blood slosh coming out of their mouth, defecation.
Did they fight back at all? Did you get any cuts?
No, neither one cut me, neither one touched me. Neither one even got their hand on me.
Did they do anything like the blonde girl at her house?
Did everything?
Yeah, did she
No.
having sex?
Now they're talking about Christine Melton.
Was there something like, did she do something that just like, yeah, no, it's just like, just need to take to that next level and say, fuck it, pretty much, or what? I'm so crazy when I'm on drugs that I don't necessarily say fuck it, I just say,
It's just a rage inside. I don't say it's not like I'm like fuck it. It's just like a rage overcomes me, and I don't think correctly. I'm not thinking properly, and I guess you know what comes across my mind is murder. Just murder. Just kill.
Did you feel? I mean, and I'm not trying to be a dick.
For sure, I'm not the only one that's got drugs and thinks about murder. This happened before to another. It's true, man. Some decent people get on drugs and they really become like murderers. And I guess I do. I've done the ultimate crime. You know.
Did you feel better after that? I mean, because I feel kind of like built up.
No, I didn't feel better. I felt like, honestly, once I started coming down, I didn't feel better. No. But once I started coming down on the drugs, I felt like, oh shit, I had fucked up.
All right.
Yep, I fucked up and keep going.
You get some more dope yesterday after Stephanie.
No, listen, whatever that dude had me on, that doing stuff, whatever drugs he had me on, like fentanyl, flock, or whatever the fuck it was, dude. Because it was not cocaine. I could tell it was different. He was giving me a lot of it. That shit had me up for, maybe it was methy. It had me up for like 2 days, like a day and a half. I mean, I didn't need any more drugs. Even once I fucking came to jail, I was still high the next day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jesus Christ, I was still high. So I didn't score any more dope or anything. Yeah.
So the first girl, you just stole a car, and that was it. You used that car to drive all over the damn place.
Yeah, just like an idiot. It was the only car I had. Because my car was way over by the guy's house somewhere, and parked on the side of the road, ran out of gas. So I took a Uber back to her house and not my car. And then my girl came and got her car or whatever. And so I just drove to the girl's car, and I was getting, I was really basically what I was gonna do was trying to just get out of here. I was gonna try to run and hide for a little while. But then,
That's right. Josh for a bus ticket.
Yeah, and my girl. I asked my girl too.
What'd she say to you?
I'll get it for you. But I felt like she was on the phone with the cops anyway. She was helping them anyways, which she was. She always does.
Well, it's not coerced, really. I mean, they had that one day that they did the interrogation when he shit on himself. Did y'all hear that fart? That was a fart heard across the world. But this one, this was after he talked to his dad, and his dad talked him into it. And so he just went straight in and told him everything.
And she's telling them where the fuck I'm at because she told me to go to Joe's Crab Shack next to the cop. So she was trying to set me up. She said, I'll meet you at Joe's. I said, I'll meet you at Joe's. She said, okay, I'll meet you at Joe's. Then here comes the cop. She was trying to set me up anyway. But because my love for her, I was falling for it, and I was on drugs, and I knew I needed somebody. It was all just clusterfuck bullshit. So I was just going through it.
Gotcha. I was wondering.
Is there a copycat of Grain in chat right now? Hold on. Let me see. I haven't been watching chat. Grain. No, that's definitely not a copycat. Where's your wrench, bitch? Now, I did go through and delete a few wrenches today, but you are one of them. I deleted people who aren't here as much. Where you at? Okay. But I knew I had hit the button and I didn't know who it got rid of one time. I was like, oops, well, they'll let me know. So it was you. My bad, baby. My bad. I'm so sorry. My bad. I think I took, and it's not for any reason other than I think I took 2. One, I can't remember, and small wildflowers. I love small wildflowers, but I took her wrench just because, like, she's not around as much. And so it's just like, no big deal. Oh my God. But I did click it one time and was like, well, what just happened? And I figured I had deleted somebody. I'm so sorry.
How or why you went over there to Joe's Crab Shack. And
not the way to went over to a killer or nothing. Because he asked she said meet me there. Yeah, she said meet me there, and then she set me up. And they tried to.
I still love you, small wildflowers, baby girl. When you listen to this, I still love you, boo.
Yeah, you had the first girl had her phone.
I did.
You used her phone as well.
And I was checking my block list too. I got a lot of fucking accounts on there blocked with the weirdest names. We should go through them. We should go through them so that y'all can see these names that are blocked.
How'd you get in there if there's a passcode?
I think she was letting me before I killed her.
Okay.
So it was just like let them lock or something like that?
No, it kept getting locked. I used it after I killed her.
Oh,
It must not have because it was locked. The only time I used it after I killed her, you know what I did? I held her face up, did face ID, face
Yeah.
ID.
Okay.
And then I used it. But then I must not use it later because it went back to lock. I think I don't know if I left the phone there or if it was in the car or if I threw it. I don't know where. I don't know if you guys found the phone at the house.
Her phone?
Yeah.
Her phone was in the car as well.
Okay, they were both there. Okay.
Still inside the car. Okay. There's something else I wanted to ask you. There's another question, dude. I know there was.
That's for sure.
I apologize, I didn't interrupt you, but when you wrapped up the first girl, Stephanie, I think, the blonde girl.
Yeah.
You wrapped her up in the blankets or whatever. What were you thinking about maybe just taking her with you or something? Yeah.
He's gonna put her in the car and just load the body. She was just too fucking heavy. Rigor mortis was starting to kick in. The body was way too much. Plus, becoming sunlight outside. It's not someone would see it. Yeah, we definitely would see me drag that bitch out of there. So it was all wrong. So that's not true.
Did you lock the door when you left too?
I think so.
Okay, like the
Hell yeah, you know. Okay, so you got Jesse and Wade. Now, y'all remember Jesse's the new girl, the new old girl. I don't know where she is presently because after he talked to Jesse, he talked to another woman. So I don't know. And talking about marrying her. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. But I can't. I just lost it. It's gone. It's gone. I done forgot. I forgot what I was going to say. Damn, I hate when that happens. Damn.
just the handle.
Yeah.
No, that's why the subtitles are up because there is no way to edit the audio just because it's the echo of the room that they're in.
So looking into some prior reports involving you, a bunch of this has happened before, but
Oh, I remember what I was saying. Old Jesse and Wade are suing Lee County for releasing their phone calls saying that they are not for the public. They are not, what's it called? Whatever. You know, folks are about to start asking, like, how did y'all afford, like, y'all are going hard with these lawyers, so how did y'all afford that? Well, obviously the Fundly money. Watch, Jesse's gonna be like, yeah, but that helps. This is for Wade too. That's how they're gonna make up for it.
nobody's ever died before, at least the reports I've read.
Right, exactly.
So why didn't you kill any of them?
I don't want to talk about that. That's okay.
Okay, yeah, no, fair enough.
I don't want to talk about past stuff. Let's go get his body. It's gonna get dark.
Come on, man.
I'm hungry. And I know this is big. I don't even want to show you guys what's happening. I'm feeling like I do now. I'm feeling the mood to show you guys. Let's just get this over with.
You're gonna be able to find it on the dark
I know right where it's at. I'm good at what I do. I know where I'm set. I'll be able to show you.
Are there houses or something? You said there was a house behind
I'll show you. I'll show you right where it's at. If not, you're not going to find it for a few more days. But if you want to just get it over with, find it, I can show you. Yeah.
One more question. You said that when you got her into the car, that she was going to show you where the school's at, right? So you drive to the front of the school,
Right.
and then at that point, you start choking her out
In the school park.
in the school parking lot.
Right.
You were there for about 3 minutes, I think they said. Right.
Yeah.
How did she have consensual sex with you if you had already choked her out?
Beforehand, we were parked on the side street, parked over there, and did it right beforehand. Before we even left the neighborhood.
By the school?
No,
Behind the
the
school?
road that I picked her up on, it's a couple roads over from the school, maybe like 3 or 4 roads over from the school. and on a side street, whatever. I'm assuming she lives on the road, probably at the end of the road. And I parked and we had sex right there.
So you're driving up the road, right, going past the school, and then you look up to you're like, oh shit, there's a woman walking.
No, I just pulled through a random neighborhood and saw her.
And she just happened to be walking through the neighborhood.
Because I was really driving, honestly, I was driving trying to find my way back to Fort Myers. And so I'm just cutting through roads with just random shit that I couldn't figure it out. And I was just trying to find out.
Cape Cole's a bitch, dude.
Cape Cole's a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's the
You know, you start working there and you have to go to calls and try and you have to get to where you're going. It's not
You
easy.
use a condom when you have sex with her or no?
To be honest with you, I never like used a condom when I was out.
Oh, okay.
I'm clean, obviously, thank God, but no, I never do.
Just vaginal sex or oral or
No, I was just saying, I don't even think I'd be fucked in the vagina.
Okay.
Yeah.
You always just do anal?
I like anal better. It's better for me.
It's not bad.
Yeah, me and Kristen, that girl, we had anal and vaginal because she wanted vaginal. That's the only reason I did it. This girl didn't care. So I was like, okay, cool, I'd rather anal anyways. So whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. What time you got?
8 o'clock. We're good, man.
Yeah.
Patriots aren't even playing it. We're fine.
Watching this.
Okay. Are you gonna fall asleep on me?
I'm eager for those french fries.
Or they hit you.
And you still take drugs?
Stupid, right?
Well, yeah.
Dumbest thing ever. And then I really and trip. And I see things out there, I hear things. I look, it's like crazy shit. I become, yeah, it's crazy. And now I'm living my whole life because I couldn't stop taking drugs and just be a normal guy. And now I'm going to prison all the time. So.
The girl that you picked up by the schools, when you saw her, did you already kind of have it figured out in your mind that you knew everything you were gonna do, or were you just gonna did you just want to have sex with her at first? I mean, what were you thinking?
No, I figured I could get sex with her, and then I was gonna kill her.
So you kind of knew right before, just when you saw her, that's what you wanted to do.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I was kind of rolling with it, but I guess I just rolled with it. It's not like I pre-planned this.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just like, was it just you wanted to have sex first?
Basically, this is gonna sound weird. I was just really horny. When I get on drugs now, I become crazy. I become like a fucking horn dog. And so I was like, it was an easy piece of pussy. I saw her walking, and she was strolling or whatever. It was early in the morning. So I was like, whatever, I'll give it a shot. Usually when I give it a shot, 9 times out of 10 works for me. And it did,
So then at what point were you like, you know what, fuck this, I'm killing her?
I don't know, just not long after, that's for sure. Fucking, I don't know. I guess I was just like, fuck it, just kill her. I was already fucking on the stroll. I was already fucking one down. Felt like my life was over with anyway, so it makes no sense, but yeah.
Do you remember what she was wearing?
Yeah,
What?
blue shirt and jeans.
What color blue?
Like, not like that. Sky blue.
Sky blue, light
It
blue.
was a little darker blue. It was just like teal.
Can you kind of describe what she looked like? Is the picture of the girl I showed you?
Yeah, that's it.
I showed you the picture yesterday, same girl?
Same girl, for sure.
Did she tell you her name at all?
No.
If she did, I don't know if you remember.
Not sure until I never knew her name all the time. But she had this last on, teal shirt, jeans, shoes, black purse.
Did she tell you where she was even walking to, or?
No, he said going to work, but he told me she was going to work.
I just didn't know if she told you I needed to, because you said she needed a ride somewhere after, or no?
No. She did not need a ride afterwards, which is then why I started choking her. She was getting out of the car. She just said dropping up here at school.
Bless her heart. How fucked up is that? Ugh. She just wanted to be dropped off.
Okay, that's okay.
And she got
Listen, I'm over here currently scouring Google Earth looking for where he left her. Me and Tony pieced it together one night, but it took us having a screenshot from a news broadcast to compare to a Google Earth image. And we found it, but now I didn't save it. I done uninstalled Google Earth since then. So it wasn't in my history or nothing. Damn, man. I had a little project set and everything.
I could tell at that point she was getting scared.
Right.
I saw the fear, and I think the fear triggered me to just kill it.
Do something.
Because the reward, she was going to say something about you or something, let some shit on you or
It
something.
was going in the right direction. I could just tell things were off. Because she wanted me to pull over, and she really wanted to get out of the car. At this point, I could tell she was getting. I could sense your fear. I'm like a fucking lion. I'm like, but you're the prey. I could sense it, and she wanted to get out, and I could just tell. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just kill her real quick. And it's not hard for me to do. It takes me 2 minutes, and I don't get scratched. I don't get hurt. They're quiet. They don't get on. They can't get away from me when it's not too strong. I mean, I don't look strong, maybe not necessarily. I can, believe it or not. I hate to say this as much. I can take either one of you guys down. And it's because I'm well trained. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, a lot of prison time. I know the points in your body to touch to stabilize you, cut you off quickly. Just things like that. Unless you're Marine or fucking military trained, there's a good chance I get overpowered. So those are the people that I go after. I'm good. And like in the military or? No, I haven't. I've been in the military. They trained me. I've been time in prison. I'm just all the way around well seasoned. And so that's, I just knew that it was kind of him, and I didn't want her to report me or anything or say he's a suspicious guy or something, so I just went ahead and do what I did.
Do you remember the old lady over on Del Prado? I'm sure you probably don't know the name of the
Old lady.
the streets. There's an old lady that you were talking to and you were banging on her back behind trying to get into her house. Remember that?
Yeah, I knew that.
What happened with that?
I remember that.
And if that old lady would have opened that door for him or helped him out, he would have killed her too. Bet on that.
I was asking her for directions, basically.
Right.
I was so like bugged out on drugs. I know she probably because I could see that having to
Yeah, you freaked her the fuck out.
Yeah, no, really.
I mean,
I was trying to use her goddamn phone, but I'm so on the drugs or whatever that like I can't even ask. Take the Asian phone. I can't even ask the wrong question. It's like I'm just fucking. Just some weird, I'm weird on drugs, I'm violent, weird.
she said you were pulling on her back screen when I was trying to do that.
Trying to get out of you.
Hell yeah.
The quality is so terrible. It's so terrible. Let me cut the volume down and see if that helps.
I call my girl and get me the fuck out of there. I tell her where I was at and come pick me up.
How'd you pick that house?
Random.
Just driving.
Everything I did was random.
You were close to Fort Myers at that point.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah, you were.
Was that before or after?
It was before.
That was before. The
It was
girl at
before.
school.
And then you drove in the complete opposite direction.
And then that's what happened.
We got fucking
I
through.
got long, I was long gone in the opposite direction. Yep. I remember that. I do remember that for sure.
Do you remember any of the names of the major streets that you took to go back to Fort Myers? Do you remember seeing any street signs or, just
Gregor.
finally you got
Got on the Gregor.
Finally made it on the Gregor, and then it was a straight shot.
Okay.
I can't find it. Damn.
I'm sorry. After the girl with the lady in the school, I know you said you got lost for a little bit. Did you, after that happened, did you stop anywhere, or were you just kind of like driving in circles a little bit? I mean, did you go into a store anywhere, or did you like just fucking, you're just
I
driving?
looked at I had pants, no shoes, and no shirt. Couldn't, so I knew I couldn't go anywhere. And I just drove the whole time.
Okay.
I never stopped. I drove the entire time.
Where were all your clothes from the night before when you were in the club?
We was at dude's house,
Right?
and I made love to that girl at the dude's house first.
Right?
And the only thing I put back on when we left, getting the Uber ride with the pants.
Why'd you put the rest
my shirt? So I'm fucking hot, bro. And I left my shirt and I left my shoes at his house.
Okay.
And I know where he lives, like at his house. And I'm not sure it even matters.
And you said you had the Hellcat at that point?
Yeah.
You didn't know how to drive it?
I don't know how to drive 6 years. He's the one that drove us home. He might have that to his house from the log.
So you Ubered back to his chick's house?
Yeah, she bought them over there.
Okay. Do you remember the name of the bar you were at?
When I picked her up. Yeah, Buddha.
You went to Buddha.
Yeah, I'm a Buddha.
Did you guys, is that the only bar you went to was Buddha that night?
Me and my girl went initially, and then my girl was going to go with this other guy to make some money. We doing something, and then I was going to go with these girls, And I don't know, apparently she didn't go with the guy, and she left along with her friend or something. and then I want to do all this shit.
So yesterday when I was in here with you, talk with you, I was with a different detective.
Right.
That asked you all these questions. You just straight up lying.
Yeah.
You say yeah.
Did you kind of figure that at some point that we
Straight up lied? Yeah.
could, figure it out, or why the change of heart? Why'd you want to?
Because my dad told me to do the right thing.
Your dad told you to?
See.
And I want to do the right thing because I learned this he has kids and family, and that these people are probably thinking maybe she's still alive. And they're hoping that their mom comes home, or whatever, but she's not going to. And I deserve to put the body back in the right hands of the family so they can lay her to rest.
Yeah.
And
Good on his daddy.
At least we'll do the right thing now. Already fucked up, but I'm on drugs now, so I know what's right. Thinking clear now. Yeah, I think normal things like you guys, even maybe, and I know that just to put it back to the family. They deserve to have a body and put it in rest. So I want to be able to do that for them.
Let me,
We appreciate that. So yeah, you're welcome. For sure.
Let me go speak with these guys and figure out exactly what it is that
We have to.
we got to do to get you out of here. All right, so you
Yeah, they're bringing me out. Not exactly.
just hang here. We'll be right back. Sit on the wall.
Fuck, this bumming me out. I can't find it.
So basically, here's what my super.
But it was like right there in a neighborhood in like an empty lot with like a little brush and some woods. But that's where he left her. That's where he was running over her at. It's like, fuck, man.
Advisor wants to know. He wants some basic information from you.
Hey, Truth Seeker, the chickens are good. Oh my God, when I was out there walking earlier, Patsy, well, they were all following me. Like, I was doing my little laps in the yard, and they were like right behind me the whole time. I had a little chicken posse. And Patsy, she was hopping around. Oh my God, they're so good.
Can you provide us with some details as far as like how far it is away from where you first met her? Like, are we going to need a fucking boat? Like, how far in the woods is it? Do we need any special type of vehicles? Do we need, just a car? Okay, so when you were first on
No.
Barbara,
Sorry, Esther. This is not the one where he lets the fart out.
that's the name of the road, out by the school, the main road. If I show you a map of that area.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to show you because I want to make sure I
Look, y'all done caught me all off guard. I'm trying to catch up with the chat. I've been sitting here looking at this Google Earth. Please hit the thumbs up before 3 Dot gets mad. Thank you so much, Steph B. Let's watch George twerk that thing. Where's he at? There he is.
Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Move that ass. Left to right, gon' work that ass. Twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk that ass. Come on.
Twerk it. Thank you, Steph B.
This is fucking McDonald's, bro. So I don't want you to be like, oh, well, now we know. So I don't need you to say to me to take you. Well, I have the game.
Well, either way, just like I told you when we first came in here, I can't guarantee you or promise you anything that they're gonna.
Yeah, see, he's asking about the McDonald's again. He wants the burger, the Big Mac, and fries, baby. He said he ain't finna be seeing them for a long time.
Allow you to eat, hamburgers and french fries.
They're gonna fucking do it, or else they're never gonna fucking find her because she's fucking ducked off. They're not gonna fucking find her. So if they want to know where she's at, they can trade a fucking pack of fucking french fries to know where she's at, and they will. And I know they will. So I'll show you where.
Ugh. That's how much he thinks of the woman's life he took. Her, giving her to her family, letting them mourn her, letting them lay her to rest, meant nothing more to him than a large McDonald's fry. How sad is that?
That's all I want.
So you're not willing to look at a map at all to give us an idea of where we're going?
I want to show you. I want to see the dead body. I want to remember this shit, how bad of a person I was, and I want to keep it honest. I want to see what I did, and I want to show you in person. That's what I want.
Oh, he said, I want to see what I did. Now, mind you, they didn't find her until 3 days later. Like, she was out there for 3 days. Like, you sick fuck.
It's what I want. This is what you want. Get what you want, and I get what I want. Both.
I understand that, but you also have to understand, right? On my side, my situation, number one, I got to make sure that you're telling me the truth. And number two, I understand you are, because all the stuff that you said so far.
You know, I killed this woman. Like, it's just so nonchalant. Like, oh, well, kind of thing. Like, her life was so much more than just a, oh, well. I don't know. It fucks with me.
We've asked you, you've checked out, and
Yeah.
again, the stuff that you told us, only the person that was there would know that stuff. So I get it. All right. However, okay, on my side of the table, right? Number one, I have people to answer to. That's just number one. And number two is, as far as some of the details, all right, about what you had said happened, there are a couple of things that I still don't think that you're telling me the truth about. Mm-hmm. So, and one of them is
I don't think that, I mean, I thought they said, and see, I don't recall this. Yep, maybe you recall it. I don't recall if they said that he ever had, I thought he didn't have sex with Diane. But he says he did. And the cops said he raped her. Or thinks he raped her. I don't know. I don't remember which is true.
I'll be completely honest with you, is the part about you guys having consensual sex. I don't believe that she had sex with you consensually. I really don't. I think, in my opinion, that you choked her out and that you had sex with her while she was unconscious. That's what I believe. Because there's this woman, I mean, maybe the first one, I don't really know because of that case very well, so I really can't speak for that particular situation. But this case that I'm investigating with this woman who lived up by the school with a fiance and children and everything that I've learned about her, that
I agree. I can't see her doing that. Because he was saying she was down. I can't see that with Diane. Not at all.
I just don't see her having consensual sex with you.
Well, you can test like her body and stuff. I can figure that out.
No, I believe that you had sex with her.
Right. What we're saying, there's just obviously you can test her body and you can see it. You can figure it out.
Show me you had sex with her.
Yeah, it was consensual. I wouldn't lie. If I fucking say you I killed this bitch, I'm not gonna lie that I had sex with her.
Again,
I don't care if she's married or had kids.
He's not saying you lied about having sex with her. He's saying he thinks you did it while she was unconscious. He's saying you raped her.
Being married and have kids, females that I've had sex with. It's been easier than just picking them up on the street. I had sex with so many easy women that you would never believe. You wouldn't even know how I accomplished such a thing.
I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I believe you.
You believe it wasn't consensual?
That you had sex with her.
It wasn't consensual.
I don't believe that it was consensual. There's no way. You just picked her up on the side of the road. She's not going to bang you in the car while you just picked her up on the side of the road.
I've had girls hanging out their fucking hands for money, and I tell them, no, I won't give you any money, but if you bang me, if you fuck me, and I'll help you out. And it's been easy to her. I mean, I told her straight up,
wow.
Can you help me out? This thing, you're sleeping off. I played the easy role first, like, hey, can you help me with this, that? Then, she kind of came my way, and I kind of tell she was smiling, she was happy. And I just threw it out there, like, gave her the vibe, like, I want to fuck. And then she did, and I kissed her. And fuck. It wasn't hard.
He is a liar. He is lying. Don't do that to her. You've done enough.
It was really easy. It was not difficult, I promise.
That's fine. That's your story. You want to say too. I just don't believe it. I just don't, man.
So, I wouldn't lie to you about that.
last thing, just like I said to you when we came in here, I can't promise you anything. You know, you want to do the right thing and asking us to come in here and give us all that information. That's great. But as far as whether it was, you know, giving you food and stuff like that, so I'll ask. But I don't get to make those decisions.
So you should have told me that at the beginning.
I did tell you that.
He said it. He has to check with our supervisor, so.
Oh, well, tell your supervisor that's what I want, and I'll show her where the body's at.
So,
And if
That's
not,
the only way.
that's the only way.
So, we have a map. We show you a map, you're not gonna point anything on the map. Nothing more.
I just want to fucking. Here's what I want. I want French fries, a Big Mac, and an Oreo McFlurry. I'm not gonna have these things.
Whoa.
Wow. The fucking nerve, man. Ugh.
The Oreo McFlurry tickets are fucked.
You're adding shit now, man. Before it's stupid.
I'm not gonna have any fake shit, bro. Just hear me out for the rest of my life. I'm gonna die in prison and never get this up again. So just give it to me and I'll show you where it's at. I'm never gonna have French fries again, bro.
I understand that.
That's all he's. Well, Diane and Christine are not going to have anything ever, even a jail cell, a tablet, 3 hot meals in a cot, 3 hots in a cot, baby. They don't even get that. They don't get nothing.
Dead in prison until somebody stabbed me. I can work a little
Totally.
bit. I'm not gonna have this shit again ever. I won't even see a girl again. I'll never see the McDonald's sign day in my life ever again.
Look, if it was up to us, we would give you these things you could have them to eat. It's not up to us, that's what we said, it's up to our higher ups.
I gotta ask you a question about that. I'm gonna sound like a total asshole when I ask you this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You really think that you deserve that? Fair enough. I appreciate you being honest.
Period. Pooh.
No, I don't deserve it.
Do you feel remorseful for anything you've done on that
That's
day?
That's why I decided to do this.
If you could go back in time to Sunday night before when you met, would you do anything different? You wouldn't have done any of that?
Only we got on drugs, yeah. We'll do this. Yeah, whatever.
I don't think I believe that.
We changed all.
Do you want us to tell their families anything? I mean, you're sorry, I don't know.
Right, Lindsay
I
Lee?
don't know what else to say.
So if the answer ends up being, if the answer is no, then that's it. You don't want to show us.
Just try. See what the answer is.
No, I did try. That's what I'm saying. So I'm asking you. They asked me to try with a map first.
Tell them no map. I want to show you. And I want my French fries. Just keep up it. If they say no, maybe I'll still show you, but I'm not going to show you the map.
What if
I can't. What if I told you I can't show you the map?
Why?
Just can't. What if I told you I physically can't? If I told you I know landmarkers, areas, I know.
Okay, what landmarkers are there?
I have to show you. You're doing too much on that. You guys are working up too hard. I'm going to make it easy for you. You're doing too much.
Oh, I don't know why I found that so funny, but it's like the audacity. What is what in the Slim Jim audacity is going on? Oh.
I just want to show you where. I just show you where. Now you're doing too much. I'll tell you. All right, just go back to your sleep. I already told you no. So if you want me to go to bed and not do this.
I know, but my thing is you said you don't want to take the world that well, and you were in broad daylight. It's fucking night out, man. How are you going to know where this place is?
You want to wait till tomorrow? I know where it's at. I know where it's at. Look at back again.
Is it near the school?
Maybe not.
Oh, keep working with things, maybe not.
I work with you, bro. I just admitted to a murder. That's pretty much
Two of them.
That's working with you.
2 murders.
That's working with you.
I agree, and we appreciate that. We do.
So ask your supervisor and tell her that's what I want. He wants McDonald's and it shows you the body's at. That's all you gotta tell her. See what she says. If she says no, let me know. I'll take it from there.
What if I told you that I don't need you to show me where it's at because I know where the body's at?
You go find it. Go get it. I don't believe you knew where it's at. Now it wants to get you up because it is hidden so well that you wouldn't know where it's at for a while. And now you're really going to make sure outside. You don't know where the body's at. I promise you don't.
I told you.
You won't be able to find it.
I told you yesterday that I would find her.
You didn't find it.
I'm good at my job.
Yeah, but you didn't find it.
Yes, I did.
Obviously.
Oh shit. Okay, now is he bluffing again or did he really? Because I don't know.
One time at 9 o'clock, we found her, what, how long ago?
1:30.
He says it. You don't need it.
You still be willing to go out tomorrow and show us where she's at?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So they didn't find her. See, man, that's too much mind fucking. Like, what?
Or tonight. Whatever you want. I know you didn't find her because where I put her.
Why is that?
Because where I put her, you would be able to find her. Where you find her at? Tell me. Here we go. See the games? You guys are good. Not that great. I know where I put her, you would not be able to find her. No.
You're wrong about this one, so.
I'm not. Where'd you
I
find
would
her?
say, let you turn on the news, so, and then you come for yourself.
I've already heard about this.
Oh, yeah? What they
The
say?
police watched about this, so they had to find out. They're still looking.
I don't know when the last time you watched the news was,
So
so.
long ago.
I will let you know
Where did you
if
find
we need you tomorrow.
Where did you find her body?
Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
At this point, it really doesn't.
I know you didn't find her. I can see it all over your face. You're good at kind of hiding your weapon.
I'm not good.
Oh my God, but he's playing with their minds too.
You didn't find her body. You're not good.
I'm not good at hiding. All right. All right. Well,
You wouldn't came to tonight just for my confession. You already knew I was good stuff. You wouldn't have done it. You don't know where the body's
why do you think I knew that you were already guilty?
Just, I know, you know. You knew I was. All right, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow if you know where the body's at. I'll let you go.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Just talking about it like it's nothing. You know, if you want to know where the body's at,
So you don't miss the next one.
so fucked up. Make sure y'all sub up to phone calls from prison. Man. It's just like, what the fuck, bro? What is wrong with you? Okay, so I was gonna show y'all where we're at. Okay, this is the one we just watched. This one down here under it is the next one. Not tonight, because I'm starving. This diet sucks. I'm gonna go lay in the bed and pout and watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? It's been binging on my TV since last night. But these are the next two women. This one, and then this one, and then this one, and this one. They're all new women. All right. Oh, Lord. Give me the strength to not eat some sweets tonight. Y'all pray for your girl. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up or thumbs down on the replay. Let me know what y'all thought about this. Tomorrow we're going to check in with, I think her name's Andrea. I love y'all. Thank you for your love and support. I'll catch you later. Bye.
If you ever feel lost or caught in a bind, just think of Jones and you'll surely find that the simple life's the one that's truly free. In a hippie hut, just like Jones, and you see